For those after a slice of Android action in its purest form, the Nexus range of handsets has always been the clear choice. And after entrusting Samsung with its last variant, Google has passed the torch to LG for this, the Nexus 4. If at any point you want to know more, just click the Phones For You logo to be taken through to our website. Despite proving popular with critics and a niche set of fans, the Nexus range has never really caught the general public's eye. And on first impressions, it doesn't look like the Nexus 4 will do much to change that. Stylistically, LG's version is only slightly different to Samsung's, with only a slight reduction in height and growth in width to separate them. With the front dominated by a good-sized 4.7-inch display, it is the LG's glittered rear cover that will prove a talking point. These holographic squares, although in keeping with the Nexus theme, will certainly not be to everyone's taste, even though they're only visible when you tilt the device about. Delve inside though, and it's an entirely different story. With Android Jelly Bean on board, the Nexus 4 has a modern feel that far outweighs its basic exterior. Without a UI or overlay in sight, this Jelly Bean experience is as pure as they come, something that may please and disappoint in equal measure. Although a little basic when compared to other Android devices, the simple nature makes up the minimalist experience the Nexus has always been famed for. Menus are clean and crisp, with none of the confusion sometimes caused by manufacturer overlays. Whilst newcomers may struggle to adjust to the sparse environment, fans of the series will be suitably pleased. It also boasts all the great features that come with Google's OS, as well as new quirks such as a profile feature hidden in the notifications menu. Google Now is the obvious standout and provides up-to-the-minute, tailored information to assist your day-to-day life. Easy to access and equally easy to master, it makes the user experience as intuitive as something you'd find on a higher-end device. Whatever your visual preference, there can be no complaints over the 1.5 GHz quad-core processor. A mammoth effort for such a relatively cheap handset, it provides a seamless experience throughout any task. With such power, the Nexus 4 becomes a jack of all trades, handling browsing, gaming, and everything in between with little to no effort. The Nexus 4 can produce some quality images. With the cool looking interface, expectations of the 8 megapixel offering are high, yet temperamental focusing and dull colour reproduction under low light means these aren't met with every image. Yet this can be blamed on the LG's somewhat underwhelming display, a factor that affects the results of the 1080p video capture. Whether playing movies or recordings, the visuals rarely match the True HD billing, even with the brightness ramped right up. It remains solid throughout, but users wanting something a little bit more awe-inspiring may be left disappointed. A massive plus comes in the form of the ingenious photosphere mode, a souped-up take on the panoramic experience that takes the same principle and extends it in all directions. Whilst panorama modes on other handsets stitch together badly, this is near seamless and provides a great feature that will prove more than just a party piece. All in all, the LG Nexus 4 is a bit of a conundrum and will probably divide opinion. Yet, considering its position as an upper mid-range handset and its no-frills nature, the Nexus 4 is a solid, sturdy effort, albeit one that may not be everyone's cup of tea.